Yeah, hello, Carol. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Um, Check your microphone so that I can bring you on stage. Okay. Hello, Na. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me know in the comment section.
Yes, please.
Okay. Now
Yes, please.
you have to put your information
Please,
so
I
that I
can hear you.
put your information so I can pick you.
Okay.
So put your information. Mr. Moses, welcome back. Can you put your information in the chat, in the comment section? If you join us, put your information so that I can start with you. Carol, your microphone is not working, so maybe you have to join again so that I can pick you. Hello,
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay, thank God. So the days are getting closer, right?
Yeah, I have 12 days to go.
Okay, okay. So now you have to put
Mm,
more prayers.
yes,
How,
I'm
how
just
is the
praying there.
yeah? How is the situation in your country? The people having dates?
That that
Uh,
had dates so far last week. That for two people that I know. One person I know that did an interview, however, he wasn't successful.
okay,
Currently, I know two that are having next week.
okay.
Next
Yeah,
week
but
on
are they
24.
releasing new dates in your country?
No, no, no. They are not dates. They are currently not
Mm,
releasing.
yeah,
Mm,
okay.
mm.
It's something else.
I
Okay.
think it's the
So
same story everywhere.
yeah, same story everywhere. We just have to pray
Mm.
that changes. Yeah. But for now, it means those of you who have dates should prepare very well,
Yeah.
and hopefully something good comes out. If you don't
Okay.
get the date for this time, don't lose hope.
Mm.
Um, I mean, there's still hope for the future.
Okay.
Most of these schools, especially those who are funded, they are going to
Mm.
retain the funding because the thing is more like a general stuff. And so, if you have funding and you don't get the date, don't lose hope. I think things are gonna be fine with time. Okay, but we can start today with you, and yeah, let's prepare.
Maybe
Let's
let me
let
first let me first
Mhm.
ask you something before we
Yeah.
proceed. Now,
Hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
The funding that appears on my I-20
Hmm.
is different from the one that appears on the admission letter.
Yeah. Tell me
So,
the difference.
do- okay, on the I-20, it has 9 months in bracket, and
Hmm.
it's showing 7,200.
Okay.
And then on my admission, it is showing 12,000. So while I'm explaining, in case they ask
Okay. So
about the
on
amount,
the admission letter is showing how much?
12,000 US
Twelve
dollars,
thousand US dollars, and on the I-20 is showing how much?
7,200 for the 9 months.
Mm, okay. So in the admission letter, what did they state?
The admission letter, just a minute, let me open it here.
Hmm.
The admission letter is saying, just a minute. The admission letter is says, uh, you're delighted to offer you a 10,000 scholarship for the program.
For this program.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. And your program is how many years? 2 years, right?
the 2 years program. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So the idea is that in most of the
Mm,
scholarships or the funding that they give you, you have
yes.
about it's for if for example if it's 2 years, the funding is for 2 years, right? And everything
Yes.
that's on your I-20 is a course for 1 year.
Mm,
So they divide the funding into two and then put half into on your I-20.
but then
So
when you divide it, it's telling.
yours, you are even lucky.
Okay,
You have you
it's
have
more.
more than
Mm,
half. You have more than half, right, on your I-20.
by difference of 1,200 on the I-20.
Yes. Yeah. So what you
Mm,
have to say is that your scholarship is renewable.
okay.
Mhm. So that, yeah, that's something that you have to say, a renewable scholarship of this and that. So
Okay.
yeah, basically you are not going to get what the total scholarship on your I-20.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I now get it. Thank you.
you are welcome. So can we start now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So please can you tell me where you are going to?
I'm going to the US to pursue a master's degree in digital marketing and media at Yeshiva University in the New York City. This program will equip me with the knowledge and skills in digital marketing, analytics, brand management, and consumer behavior relations and management. And it will as well equip me with the tools such as the search engine marketing and the search engine optimization and also Google advertising that I'll apply and help companies in my country reach out to their audiences and maximize their platforms through online digital platforms and consumer relations. A master's degree in digital marketing at Yeshiva University has a unique curriculum that combines marketing analytics. I have some cack off, so you just bear with me.
No, yeah, yeah,
Marketing
yeah, yeah.
analytics, marketing analytics, brand management, and content creation, which highly aligns with my career goal of becoming a digital marketing manager in my country.
What are
Upon
you
completion of
currently
this,
doing?
currently I'm working as an accountant in Jubilee Life Insurance under the Department of Finance and Marketing. We have been closely involved in business strategies analysis of financial data, forecasting, budgeting, and analysis of variances, and also reaching out to customers through consumer relations management system, where this has really enticed my interest in pursuing a master's degree in digital marketing and media. Since I've realized a company to thrive, one needs to have a strong knowledge in digital marketing and also finance.
Tell
And
me
upon
about your
completion,
program.
it's a 2 years program. It's a two, my program is digital marketing and media. It is a 2 years program where I'll be having 30 credits, out of which 18 are elective, 18 are core and 12 are elective. And I'll be involved in courses such as marketing analytics, visualization, storytelling, consumer behavior, and marketing research methods. And this will equip me with the analytical skills and knowledge that will enable me help companies thrive in my country through online platforms. And this program will equip me with the knowledge and skill that will help companies thrive in marketing and media. And it's a four semester course. Out of the 3 semesters, I'll be focusing on courses like consumer behavior and also marketing analytics. And in my first semester, I'll be doing internships and industrial research that will enable me have the knowledge and skills that will put me in position to take up a managerial role of a digital marketing manager in my country after my studies.
Do you have any traveling experience outside your country?
No, I do not have any travel experiences outside my country due to my tight work schedule that I've been having. However, this will be my first opportunity, which I'm excited to go in the U.S., study digital marketing and media, and be equipped with the knowledge and skills that I'll return home and help companies improve on their performance and productivity through utilization of their audiences using the online platforms and also reaching out to the
Why do you want
consumers.
to study in the United States?
United States is known of establishing all the leading companies in the digital marketing world, such as Amazon, which I hope to reach out through internships that will equip me with the global perspective and the skills that I will enable help companies back home thrive. The US is known of having a world-class education system for over decades. This education system emphasizes practical learning, academic excellency, and also research opportunities. And in the US,
Why did you
there is
want
a
to
global
school in
exposure
this
that
particular school? Why do you want to study in this particular school?
I beg. Okay. Yeshiva University is known of having a strong program in digital marketing and media, and this curriculum in this field strongly aligns with my career goal, since it aligns with my career goal of becoming a digital marketing manager, since it has a unique curriculum that combines marketing analytics, brand management, and consumer relations. And it's also the location of this university being in the New York City. It will give me that industrial exposure, and that I'll be able to reach out to leading companies through my internships. And also, when I checked on the university faculty, it had good professors such as Professor Cohen Larry, whom I reached out to with his research in marketing analytics, mm, pricing, and competitive business intelligence that strongly align with my career goal of becoming a marketing strategist. And when
And
I checked on the
what?
alumni curricula, on the alumni,
How many schools did you apply?
I applied to 3 schools. I applied to Yeshiva University, I applied to University of Maine and DePaul University. However, I considered Yeshiva University due to its strong program in digital marketing and media, and also due to its strong program in digital marketing and media and its curriculum that strongly aligns with my career goals, becoming a digital marketing manager in my country. and as well as the Professor Cohen Larry, whose research strongly aligns with my career goal. Since his research is in the field of marketing analytics.
Okay. So always try to bring the professor in, the professors in. Then maybe mention the research they are doing and the things that they are doing that has caught your attention. It's very important. Okay. Yeah. So tell me how you're going to fund this
Okay.
program.
Okay. I obtained a partial scholarship. I obtained a merit-based partial scholarship from the university, and as well as secured financial support from Empower Financing that is enough to cover my living expenses and the tuition. And as for the past years, I've been working and I've made
So
enough
you have to
savings and
because you're
investments that will
yeah.
cover my.
Mhm. You need to explain how you're going to.
I beg your pardon?
You need to be fast to explain how you are going to finance the Empower loan, right?
Okay.
Let's go. So, can you tell me how you're going to fund
So
this
I
program?
repeat. Okay, I obtained a partial scholarship from the university, a merit-based partial scholarship from the university, and then I obtained financial support from Empower,
No. So
and I've
you
made enough savings for the past years that I've been working and investment
so
that.
please
Yes.
let's try. So you have to say that you have a partial scholarship from the university which is renewable.
Mm,
To mention the scholarship, the amount which is also renewable. Okay.
okay.
Then you continue.
Mm,
Mhm.
yes. Mm, mm.
Hello,
Okay.
Carol.
Last time, we had you had told.
Mhm.
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, okay. I told you not to mention.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Last time you had told me that after me telling them how I have the merit-based scholarship and then a financial support from Empower, I'll go ahead and say I've been working for the past years, 8 years, and I have enough savings and investment which I'll be used to pay an interest of approximately. Then you told me to approximate the amount while in
Oh,
school. Then you
mhm,
told me I should say upon completion of my studies, I would
mhm.
have gained the knowledge and skills and the global exposure that I'll return home to take up a managerial role of marketing manager in my company, GLICU, where I intend to do part of, as well as part of consultancy that I'll be earning approximately 20 million Uganda shillings that will enable me pay my principal amount within a period of 7 years.
Okay, yeah, I think that's how, yeah. So you have to be fast in explaining that because that's the major determinant of your
Okay.
fate.
Mm,
Okay, so in this place you need to be fast to cover up
okay.
all
Yeah.
aspects so that they will it will sing very well so that he doesn't push your story away. Okay, so let's repeat that. It's very important to us.
Okay.
Okay,
Get the
yeah.
point. Yes.
Tell me where you are, how you're going to fund this program.
I obtained a merit-based partial scholarship from the university and as well as financial support from Empower Financing that will cover my deficit. I've been working for the past years and I have enough savings and investments that I'll use to pay the interest of approximately $300 monthly while in school, and upon completion of my studies, I'll be equipped with the knowledge and skill that I'll come back to my country to take up a managerial role in as a senior marketing manager in Jubilee Life Insurance, where I'll be earning approximately an amount of 20 million Uganda shillings that will be enough for me to cover the principal of the loan within a period of 20 years. I mean,
Okay.
within a period of 7 years, sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah.
7 years. So, um,
Is that okay?
yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So, do you have any relations in
Just,
the
I just
United
have to
States?
speak a bit faster.
Yes, yes, yes. Very important.
No, I do not have any relatives. Okay.
Have you been denied a
Okay.
visa to the
No, I do
United
not
States?
have any relatives in the United. No, I've never been denied the visa. It's my first time applying to the United States for studies.
Oh, okay. How many schools did you apply?
I applied to 3 schools: Yeshiva University, University of Maine, and DePaul University. However, I considered Yeshiva University due to its strong program in digital marketing and media, and its curriculum that is unique in such a way that it combines marketing analytics, brand management, and content strategy, which strongly align with my career goal of becoming a digital marketing manager in my country. Upon completion of this course, I'll be equipped with the knowledge and skills and industrial exposure that I'll return home and take up a role of a senior marketing manager in Jubilee Life Insurance, where I've been offered a study leave, and
Who
I'll
applied
help the
for
company improve on its
who applied this
productivity and
course for
utilization.
you? Who applied this
I
course for
did
you?
the process myself, where it began with the I applied it myself. I did the entire process by myself, where I did research about the schools through usnews.com and through masterportal.com. And I also checked with Peterson's guide that showed me the accredited universities in the US, that I reached out to Yeshiva University and applied my statement of purpose. I shared my academic documents that I went forward and I was offered an opportunity of studying a master's degree in digital marketing and media.
Okay. Will you be working in the United States while schooling?
No, I'll not be working in the United States while schooling. I'll be focusing on my studies and also ensuring I get the knowledge and skills that upon completion of the course, I'll return back to my country to take up the managerial role. Since I've been offered a study leave at Jubilee Life Insurance, I'll just return back home with the knowledge and skills that I would have obtained while studying in the US
What
and
did you
improve on
study
the
in your
performance of
previous
my
degree?
current company. In my
What
previous degree, I studied a bachelor's degree in accounting and finance, where I graduated with a CGPA of 3.95 out of 5 in 2016.
and I'm currently
Okay.
working
And I'm
here.
currently working as an accountant.
Mhm.
And I'm currently working as an accountant in Jubilee Life Insurance Company under the finance and marketing department, where I'm involved in business strategies. I handle financial analysis of financial data, forecasting of the budget, and also variance analysis, and also reaching out to customers through the consumer relations management system, that have gained
Perfect.
an insightful knowledge and experience about business
Perfect. You are
operations
you
and
are doing very
financial
well.
analysis.
You are doing very well, and you have improved a lot. Okay, so that's great.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The only one that
Thank
is
you
left
so
is
much.
the divine aspect, right? So
Okay.
continue with the speed, and then the confidence building. I think that's all. Now your responses are very good. Mm. It's left with the divine aspect. We
Thank you
need
so
favor.
much.
Yes, we need favor in this. No matter how your preparation is, we need favor. Believe me or not, there is the hand of God in whatever we are doing over here, because there are a lot of people who are funding, but they go and they are not even able to communicate very well. Okay, and also look at the tension. They have to even cut off giving visa,
Mm,
what do you call it, date. So if you will be able to make it, it means that there is a
mm,
divine hand in it, and you need to seek God hands in this. So let's pray. Those of you here hearing me, please don't play with the divine aspect. Yeah,
mm,
and you'll be fine. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, you're always welcome to
mm.
join us each day. Okay. Okay.
Thank you
Do you
so
have any
much for the
question?
session.
Okay.
Mm, maybe not right now. I'll ask
Not
in
for
case. one comes up
Okay.
on the way.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, please.
So I'll pick the next person. I'll
Thank
pick
you.
now. Can you open your microphone?
Okay.
Yes, please, I've done that.
Okay. So those of you who just joined us, um, we still have some people here. Um, Try to wait a little bit. Let's interview them. Momai, I hope you're able to see the link. You can join us. Use the link to join us. If you are here, we finish interviewing you. You can stay back on YouTube and then try to listen. The thing is not just like, okay, it's about the experience, and the experience will build your confidence. So let's have the experience here that it will help us. Okay. Yeah. So, please, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Please yourself.
I'm also fine. Can you tell me where you are going to?
So I'm going to the University of Tennessee to pursue a PhD in biochemistry. This will take 5 years. For my first year, I'll be doing 3 rotations. It will take 7 weeks. This will help me to familiarize myself with the experimental procedures. I'll also be taking courses like advanced protein chemistry and advanced molecular biology. For my second year, I'll start my project work and also take courses like grant writing and cell biology. For my third year, I will write a comprehensive exam
How are you funding your program?
research project.
How are you funding this program?
Please, I've been given a renewable, fully funded, which will cover my tuition, my health insurance, and then my living stipend.
Um, how did you get this funding?
For which I'll be doing graduate research assistant. So the University of Tennessee is an R1 university, and as such, a strong research background is one of the major determinants of admission. This was made evident not just in my statements of purpose or letters of recommendation, but most importantly, during 3 different interviews by the faculty members of the biochemistry department.
Okay. Yeah, I think we have to start refining some of your responses before I forget them. Okay. So, like the response you gave right now doesn't detail how you got it. You just gave a remarks on how the program, they award their
Okay.
program, but not how you got it. So the first thing is that you got you reach out to the particular professor. You have interviews with the department at 3 different stages after you put your application, and you were awarded. You were part of, maybe you can say you were part of the 7 people who were awarded this scholarship to pursue their studies in the department. Please, is it okay? Hello.
Yes, please, it's okay.
Mhm. And then you will ask,
Yes,
okay,
please, it's okay.
okay, okay, yeah. So if you are asked, where are you going to? You have to state you are going to this program, this university, East Tennessee University, to study a 5 year PhD program in biochemistry with concentration in. So talk about the things you'll be doing. Don't talk about um, some of the courses rotations. No, they want to hear in the PhD is a strong. You already have an upper hand. You have to make your work simple. So you have to talk about the research you will be doing. This will even make them
Okay.
divert the questions to your advantage. So you will say,
Okay,
where I'll
please.
be working
Okay.
with concentration in, or even you don't even need concentration in PhD. PhD, we don't do concentration. What we do is research. So you will say,
Okay.
where I'll be working with Professor so and so in developing
Okay.
this, and that. Okay.
Okay. Okay, please.
Uh, yeah. Um, and upon completion, you can bring about what you are coming to do. Upon completion, I will come back and take a managerial role where I'm currently working as a researcher at Council of Scientific Research Center to help. Then you continue the research that you are doing, right? So over here, they will ask you, tell me what you are doing currently.
Okay, please.
Mhm. So they'll ask you, tell me what you are doing. And this is now opportunity you have invited for yourself to score more points. So please
Okay,
tell me
please.
what you are doing.
So currently, I'm an assistant research scientist where I use molecular techniques like PCR, qPCR, and sequencing. So to identify variations in pathogenic biomarkers for disease surveillance and monitoring.
So over here, bet at the back
The
of the
network
my
is
mind.
the network is misbehaving. Oh,
So sorry, bear it at the back of your head or whatever. That immediately until they have stopped you, you have to explain, because you cannot explain and finish whatever you are doing in that place, in your current place. You have a lot to talk about, right? So have
okay.
a lot in your mind
Okay,
that
please.
in
Okay,
case
please.
they don't stop you, you will continue talking for 3 minutes without any interference.
Okay, please.
So
Okay,
you can
please.
talk about some of your research, some of the work that you have published. Do you understand? Hmm.
Okay.
Do you have
Yes,
your
please.
master's degree?
Yes, please. I completed my master's at University of Ghana, and my degree is in molecular cell biology of infectious diseases. I compared differential expression of viral oncoprotein and whole genes in cancerous and normal breast tissue in Ghanaian women. With my results, what I found out was that these viral oncoproteins, they are more expressed in the tumor as compared to the normal
Okay,
breast tissue. And
that's
this makes the
that's good. You are good at that aspect. So what you start with, so you say that you work with this professor in this project, and then you continue. So that's
okay, please.
that place you are
Okay,
good.
please.
That place you are good. Okay.
Okay, please.
Mhm.
Okay,
And
okay, please.
maybe, yeah. Sorry, I think it takes a long time for you to hear me, but yeah, let's manage it. Okay. So what we will do is that, yeah, you have those answers. Those places are fine. Okay. So
Okay, please.
tell me about your program.
So the biochemistry program at the University of Tennessee, it's a 6 year program, it's a 5 year program, sorry. And it exposes students to rich research experiences, including new and advanced technologies in disease monitoring and modeling, including advanced next gen sequencing, advanced light and electron microscopy imaging, advanced supercomputing, and use of different diverse organisms for disease modeling.
So if you are not interjected, Okay, so maybe you today is your first day. So what we are saying here is that you should be able to, with some of these preliminary questions that carry a lot of weight, you should be able to talk until the person brings another question.
Okay, please.
Hmm. If you are speaking and the person brings another question, then you stop and listen. So you have to say, so what you have said, you can now divert to what you will be saying. You will be doing
Okay, please.
the things you'll be
Okay.
doing, you divert and talk about them, score more points. Hmm. So, like
Okay,
you have
please.
said, with this program, I'm going to work with this professor where some of my objectives will be to do this, do this. I also do this, do this, do that. I also do this. I also look
Okay.
forward to deepening my knowledge in this area and then come back. Do you understand? And you always say,
Okay.
come back and take uh, a leadership position over here and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Mhm.
Okay, please.
Yeah. Why did you decide to study in the United States instead of doing your PhD in Ghana?
So apart from academic excellence, universities in U.S. they have groundbreaking researches. There is also the opportunity for great networking, and this networking can help me back in my job when I come back to Council of Scientific and Industrial Research because we collaborate with uh, foreigners a lot to improve upon our disease studying and modeling.
Okay. So over here, the best answer, especially for you, the scientist, is that you are going to be exposed with high or cutting edge analytical instruments, okay, which currently you are lacking in Ghana. Please, are you okay with
Okay,
that?
please.
That's one of the, yeah. You'll be exposed before you bring the other stuff. But the first thing, which is very obvious to all scientists, is that you have the opportunity to work with cutting edge instrumentation, such as that you mentioned some of the things you don't have in Ghana, and you're going to have them over there. And this will
Okay,
enrich
please.
your experience to return back and then do more in your country. Okay. So, have you been to the United States before? Have you been to the United States before?
No, please. This is my first time.
Yeah.
This will be my first time. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, this will be my first time to study in the United States and come back to my country to continue. So something like that, right? Something like that.
Okay,
Mm,
please.
yes. Okay. Um, how many schools did you apply?
I applied to 5 schools: the University of Tennessee, Washington
Okay.
University in St. Louis,
Okay.
University
So
of
over
Notre
here,
Dame.
let's patch it as two. Okay. If you apply for more, sometimes it's like you are just casting your lot, right?
Okay, please.
So let's patch it at two.
So please.
To to make your answers also even shorter for you, right?
Okay, please.
Mm. So just pick two of the schools. So I apply for two schools, this university and that university. Then you go ahead and talk about why you chose this
Why
university.
I applied?
And
Okay, please.
now you choose it as a PhD program. You will have to look at this school or this professor you're going to work with. That's the most obvious reason or the most tangible reason. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go. So how many schools did you apply?
I applied to 2 schools. The University of Tennessee, I chose the University of Tennessee because apart from the full funding that I received, they also have a lab called Oak Ridge National Laboratory. And this Oak Ridge National Laboratory is a laboratory in the US where every science is being turned into a solution. Professor Rachel McCord, a supervisor I spoke to during my application, she works there. So I'm going to work with her and we are going to work on the potential exploitation of viral oncoproteins as therapeutic agents. She'll be
Okay.
introducing me to newer
So
techniques.
so what you are now saying is the meat itself. Okay. And we want you to bring them forward. Okay. Please, did you get
Please,
me?
can you come again? I didn't get what you said.
Yeah, I'm saying
No, please, I didn't get you. Can you come again?
what you are now saying is what we actually want. Okay.
Okay, please.
What you are now saying is what
Okay,
we
please.
actually want. So directly, I chose
Okay,
this
please.
because of my interest in this professor's work, where we are going to do this, do that. Do
Okay,
you understand? Mhm. The
okay,
rest
okay,
are
okay, please. Okay,
generic answers. They hear that those answers 20 times to 100 times daily. But your interest in working with that professor is maybe one out in one
shake it, shake it. Yeah.
his or her lifetime as a visa officer, and that's what they need. Okay, so based on your argument on that, and also let's bear it at the back of our mind that those of us here listening, like we are gotten the opportunity to be speaking, we are not going
Okay,
to
please.
get that
Okay, please.
opportunity during that session because they won't give us that opportunity. They want
Okay,
short
please.
answers. Okay, yeah. So let's take it that point. So we take that one again. Please, how many schools did you apply? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello. Please come again. Sorry, I didn't get you.
Yeah, we're repeating the same question. How many schools did you apply?
I applied to two schools, the University of Tennessee and Washington University at St. Louis. I chose the University of Tennessee because apart from the full funding that I received, they co-manage Oak Ridge National Laboratory, which is a research lab that converts every science into solution. Professor
Okay,
Richard McCord works here, and I'll be working with her on the potential of exploiting viral oncoproteins as therapeutic agents.
okay. So I think that you almost repeated the same thing. So let's take it this way. Okay. Um, you and also take the funding aspect out. Okay. So
Okay,
it's a valid reason that you choose this, but it's not too strong a reason
okay,
because it's
okay,
it's because of the funding that you are going there. But that
okay,
also sees um, your your interest in that professor should supersede the funding, even though funding is very vital.
okay,
At
please.
the end
Okay,
of the
one
day,
second.
you've been given the funding, so that's great. But let's straight
Okay, please.
away. I chose this university because I am going to work with this professor who is doing this, who is doing this, who is doing that. That's the best option to go. Okay. Yeah. So I think we will um,
Okay,
we
okay,
will
please. Okay,
yeah,
please.
we will stop here. And my remarks is that you are good with the responses. Today being your
Okay.
first time, you are good with your responses. Yeah, so your confidence is also good. Your you are
Okay.
She will not keep quiet and listen to us. Tell her to keep quiet and listen to us.
Please,
Let me.
sorry about that.
No, no, no,
Sorry
no,
about
no
that.
worries.
That's the reason why at times I'm not able to participate. So I just look at it on YouTube.
We are doing this together with them. Don't worry. They are part of us.
Okay, please. Okay.
Don't worry. Yeah. So we you only need to build up. Do you understand? If you say that
Okay,
because of
please.
them you won't come to yeah. So don't worry. I mean today you have come to done something,
Okay,
so
please.
it's nice. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
So
please.
you
Okay,
are good
please.
and you can improve and for the PhD, mostly you guys don't have much problem. Okay. But you just need to practice. We also know some people who mess up, but your story will be different. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Okay, please.
So see you in another session. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
yeah, nice having you here. So Mumai, are you with us here? I'm not seeing you. I would have loved to pick you. Um, Let me see. Magdalene. Magdalene, are you ready?
Yes, please. Good evening, sir.
Oh, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. You, sir.
Okay, I'm doing well. Tell me where you are going to. Sorry, I've not responded to your message. In fact, so yeah. Sometimes I skip some of them. Not. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Can you tell
I'm
us where you're going to?
yes. I'm going to the University of Arizona to study a 2 year master's degree in French language and literature with a concentration in French curriculum development. This program will equip me with advanced curriculum development skills as well as instructional design skills. And upon completion, I will be coming back to Ghana to take a senior role at the Ministry of Education, where I will help in the development of French curriculum for Anglophone countries. I've taken this subject for the past 7 years, and I have realized that Ghanaians don't have interest in this uh, language. Meanwhile, we need to communicate perfectly with these Francophone countries in order to foster our economic growth. So
Okay.
I've
So
seen the,
fast forward. What I would say is that you cannot be speaking one like this. It's not good. Mhm. So try to
okay,
speak a little bit faster. It might not be your nature, but for the sake of that day, okay? Yeah.
okay,
There's a lot of factors they use against us, so we want to make sure we meet all of them, okay? So try to speak a
okay.
little bit faster. Tell me how you're going to fund this program.
I've been awarded a graduate teaching assistantship package of $59,707, which will take care of my tuition and fees, my health insurance, and part of my living expenses. So I have
Tell me
also
how you
saved
got
a lot.
this scholarship.
Come again.
Tell me how you got this scholarship.
Before applying to the school, I reached to the graduate coordinator and I submitted a competitive application package detailing my leadership skills, my teaching skills. And I was also scheduled for an interview, and they were impressed about my presentation, and they gave me this scholarship.
So, what presentation did you do? So, you have to talk about your leadership skills and then your current contribution. Do you understand? This might let them ask you, okay, what are you currently doing? Then you talk about some of the community initiatives like teaching French, education, yeah, something like that. Okay. So, how
Okay.
many schools did you apply?
I applied to two schools, University of Cincinnati, University of Arizona, but I've chosen to study at the University of Arizona because of its strong program in French language and literature, and one of its concentration, which is development of French curriculum, aligns perfectly with my career ambition. I'm also excited to work under Prof. Delali Dupuy, who is an expert in curriculum development and instructional design. She will help me get the needed experience, and upon completion, I'll come back to use this case in helping others.
So this is how I want.
Yes.
I wish you'll be speaking. Okay. This is how I wish you'll be speaking. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Are you traveling with your family?
No, please, I'm not traveling with my family. My main purpose of the travel is to go and study and come back and join my family, please.
And what? Can you repeat that response?
Yeah, I said I'm not traveling with my family. I'm only traveling to go and pursue my master's degree and come back to Ghana to join my family.
Okay, so the other time we're talking about your wife. Okay, my wife is currently employed in is a headmistress in Ghana Basin, and he will be taking care of my family. So you need to show concern about your family, right? That they have
Okay.
enough resources to, yeah, yeah. So how long will you be in the United States?
Yeah, the program is a 2 years master's program, and after completion, I'll have to come back within the next 2 years.
Tell me about the structure of your program.
The program is 2 years master's degree, and for the first year, I'll be taking 15 courses. Sorry, yeah, for the first year, I'll be taking 15 credit hours, and I'll be
Please
taking courses
stop.
like,
I ask you guys to stop this credit hours thing. I don't know where you guys go and if you say 15 credit hours, but that is not true. The person knows that as an international student, in a year you have to take how many? 18. So 18. If the person is judging you by that, he will know that you are wrong. I'm saying that it doesn't add up. Okay. Hmm. You guys should talk about, okay, in the first, maybe in the first year I'll be doing courses in maybe literature, African literature, French literature, and then communication, blah blah blah. And also I'll have the opportunity to be researching with Professor so and so. Do you understand? These are the things that will help you. It carries more weight, right?
okay. So, Seb, let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
So, with the structure of your program, can I mention maybe the total credit hours and stop dividing them per year, or I should just stop mentioning them?
You can mention, but for me, I think those
Okay.
things they don't carry much weight.
Okay.
Yeah, there are so many good things you can say to score more points, right? That's what I am
Okay.
interested in. Okay, okay. Yeah. Do you have um? What are your plans after graduation?
After graduation, I'm planning to come back to take a senior role at the Ministry of Education to help in the development of French curriculum for Anglophone countries.
Okay. So please, those of you trying to join, currently the number of people we have here, they are up to the number. Please try to follow us on YouTube. I'll quickly pick you up once other people are out here. And those of you also here, once I finish with you, you can go back to YouTube. Then the others will be able to join. Okay, so let's do that so that it will help all of us. Okay, and wherever you are, you can be commenting. It will open the algorithm for other people to also join us. Okay, So yeah, are you married?
Yes, please. I'm married to Sri Magdalene Billiards, who is the headmistress of Nantong Senior High School. She earns a lot and will be able to take care of my family while I'm studying in the US.
We don't say she earns a lot too. She earns enough.
Enough. He earns enough. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, your response are okay. So try to do like the latter response how you are doing. You should be more vocal. It's just like you are part of it, and then yeah, that'll be fine. So it's you are good. You are good. Hopefully your visa should be approved. Okay.
Amen.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Mr. Sabrila, for joining us this
Please, sir, just a minute for a question.
evening.
I've, I've generated a coupon for the service payment, and
Yeah.
I wanted to know if that one to also expire like what do you call it, the visa payment coupon.
No, no, no. So
Okay.
currently, I'm just trying to see if we can gather those of you so that you guys can transfer the money to me, so we can bear the charges and then together. So I'll try to see if those who are ready, maybe one of you could just take the money together and then transfer it to me, so that I'll do the payment for you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'll bring Priscilla and then I'll put you. Priscilla, how are you? Hello, Priscilla. I'm not hearing from Priscilla. Um, Frednat.
Yes, Moses. I'm
Yeah, how
there.
are you? Yeah, how are you?
Good. I'm doing good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Okay.
Thank you too.
What's the time at your end?
Oh, it's 12, 11 minutes past midnight
Okay, yeah, yeah.
here in Uganda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow, you're joining us from Uganda.
Yeah, and I saw my colleague. The first person you had is should be also a colleague from here,
Yeah,
Carol.
yeah, 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 Carol. Okay. So I think last 2 weeks we had one lady.
Yes.
She got her visa approved, so we thank God for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me where you are going to.
I'm going to the United States of America to pursue my Masters of Science in Environmental Health Engineering at the University of New Haven. I have a background in chemical and process engineering with over 8 years of professional work experience in the field of safety and environment. I obtained a partial scholarship of 30% from the university. My dad will pay my remaining fees, and I've also saved some money to cover other areas, the total of around 5,000 US dollars.
Okay. So first of all, over here, because today is your first time, we will try to correct you as we go ahead. Okay. So the
Yes,
first thing is that here, the first thing you want to mention, you're going to this university to pursue this school, this program for this number of years,
yes,
where you'll be concentrating on because we are scientists and those things. So you have concentration, you have research you're going to do. So look at
yes.
the research that you're going to do and then tell them that this program will equip you with this, that, and that. And you will come back to your country to help in this, and that. So you have to find a way to fill in the dash dash that I placed inside.
Okay.
Mhm. So Afterwards, you can try to watch the video back and then try to look at your area, even if you have not been able to write everything.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me about your program. So if this question invite you to now go deeper
Yes.
and maybe tell the person the models, how long the program will be, the number of semesters, when you complete, and if yeah. So tell me about your program.
So, my Master's of Science in Environmental Engineering is a 2 years course. It has a total of 30 credit hours, and I'll be doing 18 credit hours in the first year. I'll be concentrating in industrial and hazardous waste management. It's one of the key areas that my country, Uganda, is facing issues with, and on the side of waste management. And I'm looking forward to gain hands-on technical skills to be able to solve environment and hazardous waste-related issues back here in my country. I also work in the oil and gas sector here in Uganda with Total Energies. I'm looking forward to gain more technical skills to return and be able to support my country back home, most especially in the field of oil and gas.
Okay. So what was your previous degree?
My previous degree is chemical and process engineering, which second class upper degree with a CGP of 4.16.
So over here, you have to say, oh, my previous degree is this, and that, and
Yes.
then after which maybe they have not asked where you are working, so you have to say, after graduation, I've been working over here as this, and that. Whilst I'm doing this, and that.
Yes.
Okay. So how are you going to fund this program?
The university gave me a 30% partial scholarship. My dad, who is a businessman here in Uganda, who owns real estate, who's also a civil servant, and who also does agriculture, is going to sponsor my rest of my fees. And I've also saved savings equivalent to 5,000 US dollars to support me in other areas in terms of facilitation.
Okay. So
Yes.
over here, you need to project your dad very well. You
Yes.
say that I have a tuition, 30% tuition waiver,
Yes.
and also my dad, who is estate manager, estate, he owns an estate. Then you
Yes.
talk about maybe maybe 30 building units in this city, and
Yes.
also a farmer.
Yes.
He also owns a farm of 30 thousand acres of land, which are
Yes.
into this production. He's also a civil servant, and his total proceeds for a year is
Yes.
around maybe um,
100,000
hundred
US
thousand
dollars.
US dollars. He's
Yes.
worthy enough to take care of me, and I also have some personal savings to take care of my other living expenses.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have any relatives in the United States?
No, officer, I do not have any relative in the United States.
Okay. Have you traveled to the United States before?
No, officer, I've not traveled in the United States. I've previously traveled outside Uganda, but not in the United States.
Do you have any outside traveling experience?
Yes, I've traveled in the United Kingdom. I've lived and worked there for the last for 2 years. That is from January 2023 up to December 2024. I lived and worked in England, and then after I returned back to Uganda.
Okay. How many schools did you apply?
I applied in three schools: University of New Haven, Arizona State University, and Stevens Institute of Technology. I was selected in all the schools, but I managed to zero to Stevens Institute of Technology. Sorry, I managed to zero to University of New Haven because of its reputation in the field of engineering, in the field of science and technology, and also University of New Haven has a very good culture and international background with a lot of people that
So
comes from different countries.
with you as a scientist, um, talk more about the research you're going to do with this professor. Do you
Yes.
understand? It's going to score you more points. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
There are some people they don't have much option that to go with generic answers, but some of you have a lot to talk about. Okay. So
Yes.
find a professor and say that you are going to work with this professor in environmental medicine to curb this problem. And that's the reason
Yes.
why you chose that university. Why didn't you look for funding, full funding?
I tried to look for full funding, but most universities gave me partial scholarships. Actually, all the three universities gave me partial scholarships. I
Mhm.
was not able to secure 100% funding.
So over here, what you have to say is that, oh, I got 30% funding from this, and my father has already prepared enough for me. So
Yes.
this will also help me to concentrate on my studies and finish and come back um, to
Yes.
Uganda. Okay, so you can say you have enough money. If you come to
Yes.
the United States or maybe some other countries, not all everybody wants scholarship. Okay, people
Yes.
have money, so it's not by fault. They can just ask that person just to test you. Okay, and are you married?
Yes, officer, I am married with a wife. We don't have any kids yet, but yes, I am married.
Okay, so over here they want to know whether you also going with your wife or something like that. So you will say that yes, I'm married. My wife and I have decided that I will go and come back in the next 2 years to come and join him.
Yes.
After 1 year, I'll also be visiting her during vacation, during the summer period.
Okay. Do I have to mention that my wife works, has a job, and all that,
Yes,
works
yes,
back
yes.
home?
So yes, you can also mention. Oh, my wife works here. She earns enough to take care of the family whilst I'm away.
Yes.
Okay. And how many years will you be in the United States?
Officer, my program is supposed to take 2 years, and I'm going to spend 2 years in the United States, and then after I will be able to return back home to continue my work with Total Energies and also continue doing other private work and supporting both my country
How will
and
this program enhance your career path?
officer. The program is going to help me to prepare me for bigger roles, managerial roles, and senior roles, both in my company and potential bigger roles back here in government. It will also help me to acquire technical skills in research, in environment, and in business. I have a passion of starting up a consultancy firm and a business, and I strongly believe that
Why don't
smart
you study in your home country but United States?
officer, the degrees in the United States are very strong. United States has a good academic record, reputation, and it's also an epicenter of academic excellence. So I
Okay.
strongly believe that the degree from the United States will give me higher chances for me to be able to compete
Yeah,
back home compared to the degrees back
yeah,
here in Uganda.
yeah. So, but the argument is that you studied here, you're able to work in the United Kingdom. But
Yes,
so it means that these are generic answers. But you can talk about the fact that you'll be exposed to world class labs to conduct competitive research, and
yes.
this will give you the um, real hands experience and for you to develop your career when you come back. right? These
Yes.
are, so talk about the cutting edge instrumentation and labs. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
those who are going to do languages may not be able to say this, but you people can say this, which is good for you.
Yes.
Computational labs, you have cutting edge instrumentations in the United States, which is going to help you further develop yourself as in this
Yes.
setting.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I think today you are okay with the responses. The only thing is that you are relaxed.
Yes.
You are too relaxed. You need to beef up a little bit, okay, and then try to work more, okay, so that that will be good for you, okay. So try to in the your next attempt try to speak faster, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because yeah, you guys are good, yeah, the response are good, okay. So thank you for joining us. We'll meet you in another session.
Thank you very much. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. So
Thank you.
I have Desire Wells. You said you applied for only one schools and got admission then. That's excellent. It also says that, I mean, sometimes it's another opportunity to say that you really know what you wanted, right? So yeah, so it's good. Oh yeah, officer. Why? How many schools? Oh, officer, I applied to this. Is the only school I applied because I was very convinced about this program, especially this professor I'm going to work with because he's doing this, which perfectly aligns with my career goals, and it will be a great opportunity for me to work under him, where I'll be learning this, that, and I'll come back in my country to further develop my career in this area. Sharp. Okay, so Wells, you are okay. Okay, you are okay. Even I wish those who and that's why I'm even asking those who apply for multiple schools to streamline them and then bring them lower. Okay, yeah. So thank you, Mr. Ferdinand, for joining us. Do you
Thank you
have
so
any
much.
question? Any question that you want to ask?
Not right now. I want to thank you for what you've given me. I'm going to try as best as I can to polish this, and hopefully the next live stream I should be much better than this.
Yes, yes. Practice makes men better. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Thank, thank you. Have a nice evening.
Nice evening.
Francis, I'm bringing you back again.
Mm.
Are you ready?
Yes, please, I'm ready. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So those of you
Mm.
watching us, don't be quick to leave. I know it's I mean late, but we are here because of you. So you will soon be picked up. I will put the information there. Okay. Yeah. We are here for you. Okay. So tell me where you are going to.
Okay, I'm going to Livingston College, located at Salisbury, North Carolina, to pursue a fully funded 4-year degree in computer information sciences.
Okay. Mr. Francis, when is your program?
My program start date is August 2025.
Okay. So, and when is your interview date? Sorry.
Currently, I haven't gotten a date yet. I'm still
Oh,
hunting for it.
oh my God. Oh my God. I pray that something good will come for you. Okay.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. So, tell me about why you want to study in the United States.
You
I can't hear
in
you.
the school. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can
now
you hear
it's
me
okay.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to study in the United States because of the school, which is Livingston College, and most especially the program I want to do is computer information science. So this program actually is a broader sense of computer science that involves and also incorporates a whole lot of fields of study, which is liberal system as well as a strong technical knowledge. So this means that I'll graduate with both high knowledge in communication skills, a strong foundation in technical knowledge, which will equip me with the necessary skills to be.
Brother, brother. You are going to study computer science and you are talking liberal like that.
Oh, computer information sciences. That's the program.
Yes. Hmm? Talk more about the computer. Even if you are going to do the philosophy of computer, talk about the computer. That's what you get. That will make you get a visa. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So what you are going to say is that you are going to study in the United States because you chose to study in the United States because the United States has strong is leading in computing and technology, especially in AI, machine learning, and robotics. This program is going to equip you. Then you talk about the concentration. If you want to do robotics, want to do artificial intelligence, which will help you come back to your home country and make a career in as a computer software engineer, where you'll be contributing to data. Do you understand? That's how you are supposed to go about it, right?
Okay, sir.
What have you been doing after school?
Right from high school, I started exploring basic programming language. I also volunteered in my former high school as an IT assistant, where I assisted the IT department to troubleshoot software issues, install softwares. Alongside, I also prep students with in STEM programs such as physics and maths. Yes, and I also was preparing for college as well. In that process, I was preparing
When did you
for college
complete
by
your high
writing.
school?
I completed my high school in the year 2022 from Korea Senior High School Secondary.
And how many schools did you apply?
I applied to three schools, Livingstone College, Philander Smith College, and Hampton University, which I was admitted to all three schools, but I chose Livingstone College because of its curriculum, its strong curriculum in computer information sciences, which incorporates a whole lot of fields such as liberal systems, a strong technical program.
We cancel those liberal system and those things. No. So go
Okay,
and
so,
find,
so I shouldn't. Okay,
yeah, no, don't say those things at all. Go and
okay,
find the where you want. Any even if you don't want to do computing, go and find some place and then come and say so that your point will be
okay,
stronger because with computing you have a strong or you have an upper hand. So you need
okay,
to invest your energy on that and then get
okay,
the points. Okay.
okay, sir.
So what can you tell me how you got this funding?
So I got this funding by
And don't
submitting a
start
strong.
your they don't make that argument strong.
Please
What
come again.
don't start your responses with so
Okay,
means that like maybe you have been saying something and you are paused and you but take every answer as
a
maybe
new.
new, yeah. There is
Mm,
no paragraph like you are starting a paragraph and you start with so. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. So
okay.
tell me how you got this funding.
Mm. I got this funding by submitting a compelling application that involves submitting my ACT results, which of 1300, my evaluation transcript of a minimum 3.75 GPA of 4.0 scale, and as well as my other essays which were submitted by
So
my.
talk about your motivation letter, who detailed your strong ambition to contribute to this okay area of computer science. That is what you are going to do after today, right? You have to choose
Okay,
one aspect of computer science. Which aspect of computer science do you want?
okay.
Which aspect of computer science do you want?
Uh, AI and machine learning.
AI and machine learning. So you have to
Yeah.
AI, machine learning, and robotics. Okay.
Okay.
So they go together. So choose that
Okay.
and then yeah. Because Ghana's AI and this is just at the developing
Okay.
age. So you need to capitalize on
So
that.
so, so that means I'll work on our like focus. That will be my theme the
Yes, yeah.
for
So
the
go and find answers, strong answers for that, right?
okay. Okay, sir.
How long will you be in the United States?
I'll stay in the United States for 4 years of my education journey, and I plan to return back to my home country and contribute to the growing tech industry.
So you plan to come back to Ghana? Please don't say your home country. Where is your home country? Hmm?
Ghana. Yeah,
Ghana,
Ghana.
right? So where I'm planning back to come to Ghana and take a career in artificial learning, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotics. Ghana's
Okay.
robotic and artificial learning industry is only at the starting point, and it will be an opportunity for me to be part of the strong players that will contribute to this. Recently, the
Okay.
government launched 10 1 million um, coding or something program. This is this shows the government contribution or ambition to establish AI facilities in Ghana, and this is very necessary for our development. And I'll be very happy to be part of the key players. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So now be trying to cut some of the timing so that other people can come, so that next time when you come you can continue from where we stop. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
So how long is no, okay, so do you have any family relations in the United States?
No, please. I don't have any family in the US.
What's your traveling experience?
I have not been to any other country except Ghana.
So this no, oh, this will be my first time of traveling outside Ghana, where it will get me the opportunity to go and study in the United States and come. If you say you don't have any other experience, then it's something negative towards you, right?
Okay.
But
Okay.
capitalize on the other side of going to the United States, where they give you the opportunity. So you are turning your right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, sir.
Who who will be paying for your flight ticket?
Um, this will be covered by my mother, who is currently a trader and earns around $2,000 per month.
Being and be talking slow, brother. This opportunity you have gotten, people are crying for it. Hmm? So, mawenimbre, eh?
Okay, sir. Okay,
Hmm.
sir.
Yeah. Sticky atmosphere. How are you? Where are you streaming from? Let me hear from you. So try to work hard on this. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
I think work on the few things that I've told you, and then you come back tomorrow, right?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Richmond, Mr. Richmond.
Hello,
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Okay. I'm also fine. So let me. Do you have your information with me?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm trying to find out. Tell me where you are going.
I am going to the University of Massachusetts in Boston to study a 2 years fully funded master's degree program in physics with a concentration in advanced imaging and biophotonics. I'll be conducting research in acoustomicrofluidics and acoustophoresis. This program would provide me with the skills and expertise in optical, acoustic, and hybrid imaging tools for non-invasive disease diagnosis and drug delivery. Through this program, I'll
How
gain
did
the
you get
skills
this
with,
funding?
pardon,
How did you get this funding?
after submitting a compelling online application that went through a rigorous application admission process. I was shortlisted for an interview with Professor Chandra, who was impressed with my responses. And based on my previous experience as a teaching and research assistant, my extracurriculum
What
activities,
are
I
you
was
currently
awarded
doing?
Pardon?
What are you currently doing?
Currently, I'm a teacher at Sunnyside School where I teach junior high school students, maths and physics, helping them to comprehend the complexities around this field and end application in real world.
What will you be doing after this program?
After this program, I'll be returning back to Ghana to apply the skills I will acquire to develop lab on chip devices and then point of care testing system that can be able to process biological samples using minimal resources. Having noticed that in Ghana, lab test analysis take a long period of time and they're very expensive. Please pardon again.
Then you have to listen carefully because if you ask that several times, it will be a problem for you. I don't know your network for now, but in case
Um, I'm sure
let
it's my speaker.
okay. So what's your previous degree?
I have a degree in physics where I concentrated in biomedical physics. I conducted research in proximal fibular osteotomy, which
Why do
is
you want to study in the United States?
though while Ghana has good universities, currently we lack advanced facilities in high level microfluidics and acoustophoresis. In the U.S., the University of Massachusetts is has the research facilities and also the research of Professor Chandra aligns perfectly with my research aspiration in microfluidics to come and help with biomedical innovations in Ghana.
Okay. And how long will you be in the United States?
My program will last for a duration of 2 years, of which I plan to return to Ghana to come and apply the skills I acquired in my program and
Hello? Hello? Please, can you guys hear me? Or can you hear me? I want to know if we lost him or can you comment in the comment section if you can hear me? Oh, then we lost him. Okay. Priscilla? Hello,
Hello.
Priscilla. Yeah, how are
Yeah,
you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay. So if you want anything relating to interview, you can join us. I'm going to post the link there. Priscilla, tell us where you are going to.
Officer, thank you. I'm going to Southern Illinois University in Edwardsville. I'm in the United States to offer a 2-year master's degree in management information system, and I'll be focusing on business analytics.
So you have to say where this program will empower me with this, that, and I'll come back to my country and contribute this. Okay. So continue.
Okay, okay. So this program will help me
You
in my.
started with a good tone. You are bringing it down. Try
Okay,
to be fast.
okay. Let me take it again.
All of you, please take it as a World Cup. Oh. This is one chance, especially those of you who are going for the first time. If you ask those who have been there before and in quote, unfortunately, they didn't get it, they will tell you that they would have prepared much better. Hmm? So add all the energy. Yes, okay.
Okay. Let me take it again. Officer, I'm going to Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, in the United States to offer a 2-year master's degree in management information system, and I will be focusing on business analytics.
So your voice
This
is
course
coming
is,
down as you are going. Hmm?
oh,
Yes.
okay. This course is going to enhance my career in finance. I work with an NGO background and I work with a lot of data. And so this course is going to help me become more efficient in the work that I do.
Efficient like what? You to equip you with this, that, which will help you to help interpret data and make good decisions. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Yes. So
yeah.
bring the efficiency, put them
O-
into this so that we will enjoy it.
okay,
So,
okay.
how long is your program?
Officer, my program is a 2-year master's degree.
Um, so are you the first? Are you is this your first time with us?
Yes, this is my very first time with us.
Okay, so you say that, officer, my program is a 2-year master's degree, with maybe 4 semesters. The
Okay,
first, where the maybe first 3 semesters I will be concentrating on coursework and this, but the last semester I'll be concentrating on research where I'll be building analytical models for data interpretation and data analysis and
okay,
data visualization using Python, R, Power BI. This program is going to equip me with this, where I will come back. Take every question as a package. Don't
okay,
see each question like, okay, they will ask me this before they will ask me that, right?
okay, okay. Thank
So
you.
this is how you're going to refine it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell me what you're currently doing.
Officer, I'm a senior finance manager at International News Ghana, where I deal in the total financial management of the organization. So I do budgeting and financial reporting, remittance, transfers, and all of that.
So if you are not caught, or if you are not interjected, you will say that currently my work exposed me to
Mm,
intersection of data analysis and then financial decision making. Okay,
mm,
for us to make a good financial decision making with the complex data, we need somebody who have a very strong background with data analytics. And I've
mm.
offered, it is my ambition, I have this interest of going to study this, which will enhance me with both the finance and the data. And I'll come back and take maybe a management role at the Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Up this, that. So even when you come back, you're looking for a higher role, right?
Uh-huh.
Great.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So how much are you receiving at the moment? How much are you paid in your current role?
In my current role, I'm being paid a total of 20,000 Ghana cedis on a monthly basis.
20,000. Yeah. And how many years have you been working?
In I've been working with my organization for over 10 years.
Okay, yes. What's your
Yeah.
previous degree?
I have a master's in um, finance, an MBA in finance.
Did you add this into your DS-160?
Yes, I did.
Hey, as a man, Kasa. So if you knew your story, you wouldn't have done that because sometimes it doesn't give you the best. Okay. So now you need to be able to ascertain why you need data analysis.
Mm.
Okay. So because you have two masters programs. So you can be asked, okay, so why do you need this program? Hello, Madam President.
Yeah, please, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm doing this master's program because of the level of or the amount of data that I work with in my line of work. I see the challenges when it comes to trying to visualize some of the data, trying to analyze some of the data for management reporting. And I believe that taking this course will help enhance my career in that light.
Okay. So that's good. So you can say it like, I mean, currently you have MBA in finance, and your work has exposed you to data complexity, especially in this AI age. And this is going to even be worse, especially in the next 5 years.
Mm,
And as such, we need people with strong background in finance and data analytics.
okay.
and you want to advance your career in this part, which will help you with this knowledge so that you come back and take a senior management role. This will help you make very sound financial decisions
Okay.
and help companies to thrive and yeah, make a lot of profits and
Okay.
reduce losses.
Okay. Well noted.
Who is sponsoring your program?
Officer, I have a Geo award of $7,000, and I have also saved enough to be able to cover the deficit. My husband, who works with MTN Ghana, also earns enough to be able to support my living expenses.
So, are you going with your own bank statement?
Yes, I am. I'm going with my
Okay,
monthly.
so that's great. So, what you have to say here is that the Jew award nobody knew. I mean, he can see. So, you've gotten a partial scholarship of
Okay.
3,000, which is renewable every year.
Mm.
That's very important because, yeah, and you have enough money. You have enough money to take care of yourself. The rest will be covered by yourself. You've worked for this year, and you have enough savings, investment, other investment, and
Mm.
you don't have challenge when it comes to finance.
Okay.
This please be very strong
Yeah.
to them that oh, I have enough money. I have enough money. This is my bank account. I have enough money. My husband is also rich enough to take care of the other. Yeah. Will you be
Okay.
going to with your family?
No, officer. My husband would have to stay behind. He's quite busy as an IT personnel, and we'll have to also take care of the children. And so the
Oh,
plan is for me to go and then come back in the next 2 years to
yes,
continue my work.
yes, yes. So you have to tell them, oh, yeah, um, we have decided that I go and advance my career in this and then come back um, during after 2 years. So my husband earns enough to take care of the family person. Okay, have you traveled outside Ghana before? Hello, hello. Oh, are we losing you too? Hello, Madam Prisla. Or is hello,
Sorry.
hello.
Yeah, I think I went off a bit.
Okay, so let me continue with you. So,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, those are the responses. So, yeah, I think you're okay with that. And when is your date?
Next week.
Next week. Okay.
Yes.
So, do you have um um traveling? No, no experience. Yeah.
Yes, officer. Last year I went to New Zealand for a conference organized by my organization. I have also traveled to other African countries for conferences as well.
Good. Um, do you have any relatives in the United?
No, officer, I do not have any relatives in the United States. All my family is
Do
in
you
Ghana.
plan to work after in the United States after graduation?
Officer, no, I am taking a steady leave for my organization, and so I would have to return right after my graduation to continue my work in my organization.
Okay. Do you have any relatives in the United States?
No, please, officer, I do not have any relatives in the United States. My family is in Ghana.
Okay. Um, how long is your program?
My program is for 2 years, where we'll have 4 semesters. Um, 3 of the semesters will be coursework, and then a capstone project in the last semester.
Okay. Um, which tell me about your university.
Okay, my university, Southern Illinois University, is located in Edwardsville. Um, sorry, but I'm not too sure the details that I'm supposed to
Yeah,
provide.
so provide just say one or two things apart from what
Okay,
you have said. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
just go back and look at those things. And then,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
So do you have any traveling plans?
Yes, officer, I have spoken to my admission officer. No, sorry. Yes, I have made inquiries about my tickets, and so I'm just waiting for the visa approval, and then I will book my tickets.
Yes. So mostly this question is yes or no. So don't say yes. Just go ahead with the answer, like
Okay.
what you said. So
Okay.
that's fine. Yeah, I think your response are okay. The only thing is, don't relax with your speech. Try to
Okay.
be on top, okay, so that they don't bully you, okay, and
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
you come with good news for us. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
have a nice time, and then continue coming the whole of the week. You can be coming and then doing it until
Yes,
next week.
please.
Thank you
Yes,
so
please.
much. Okay.
Thank you so much. All right.
So, Mr. Richmond, you can come and take.
Yes.
Okay. So, um, how long will you be in the United States?
Officer, please, my program is a 2 years program, of which I'll be staying in the US for 2 years, of which I'll return to
Have you
Ghana.
made any traveling plans?
No.
Okay. So here, like I said, it's yes or no. So just say, oh, officer, I've inquired about my tickets and my destination. I will be buying my flight ticket immediately my visa is approved, right? So something like that.
Okay.
Mhm. But you are good. You are good. Your responses are good. Everything is fine, and I think you are okay. Okay, you're okay.
All right.
So next is the prayers, and then that God should make that move here good for you on that day.
Okay. So today I don't know if this information will be helpful. Just this evening I received an email from my school saying that as of today the US has lifted the ban on the visa. So
Visa appointment. The visa appointment.
hello.
The visa appointment.
Yeah, the visa appointment. The so
Okay. Okay.
those who are yet to find dates should be
Yeah.
very
Okay. That's a good news. I'm going to authenticate this and then I'll put it out there. Okay.
okay.
Thank you so much
Right.
for sharing with us. We are so grateful. I've not been
Okay.
checking this for the past 24 hours, so but it's good you have brought to our
Okay. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Richmond. We are grateful for the good news you are bringing to us, and then yeah, enjoy your evening.
Thank you too. God bless you for the good work.
Amen. 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 We are here for you guys. So, those of you who can hear us, um, I don't know. I've forgotten the one I interviewed before. Um, what's the name? So please, um, was it Francis? Francis. So be on the guard. Okay. So who is here now? I have who is ready? Solomon, Stephen. Stephen, are you ready?
Yes, please, I'm ready.
Okay. Did any of you also receive such a notification?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. Okay. Yeah, visa. Yeah. So, Mr. Stephen, tell us where you're going.
Please, I'm going to United States to pursue 2-year program in masters of business administration in finance option. This program is actually in line with my previous studies, which is Bachelor of Commerce in Finance, and is going to equip me with the requisite knowledge, training, and expertise in the area of finance and management. This program highlights corporate finance, risk management, public finance, investment, and inventory control, which will enable me to handle complex tasks in area of finance and management.
Okay. The way you are removing them one by one, senior, you are removing them one by one. Okay. So try to go a little bit faster. Okay, a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Tell me why you chose to study this program.
I chose to study this program because it will uh, equip me with the requisite training in the area of finance and management, and also it is in line with my previous studies, which is Bachelor of Commerce in Finance,
Hmm. I
and
don't
also,
know
and
if I.
also
Mhm.
the program uh, is in line with my career goal.
Okay. What have you been doing?
Currently, I'm working as a security manager UAE.
Okay. Tell me about your previous program.
Uh, my previous program is Bachelor of Commerce in Finance, uh, which is put focus on corporate finance, risk management, public finance, investment, and inventory control. And I completed in 2019 at University of Development Studies in WA.
Okay. So what have you been doing after that?
I've been working, sir. I've been working as a security manager in UAE.
Mm-hmm.
Please, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. So what our brother is saying is confirmed. Okay. So those of us here hearing is confirmed. I'll soon make a video on that to help others. So it's confirmed. It's confirmed that you will be able to get dates. So go ahead and then get the dates. Okay. Yeah. Um, how many schools did you apply?
I applied to only one school and I got it.
Mr. Steven?
Sir?
It seems I'm getting tired. I don't know. I'm getting tired. Yeah. So okay. Let me help you by streamline some of the answers so that we will not waste time. Okay. So this is how you go about it. Okay. So
Okay.
where are you going? What's the name of your school? Oh, did I lose him? Oh, Mr. Solomon. Mr. Solomon.
Yeah, hello. Yes,
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yourself, please.
I'm also fine. So, Mr. Stephen, are you back?
Yes, please, I am.
Okay. So, so what's the name of your school?
University of Central Missouri.
Okay.
At,
So you are going to study Master of Finance. Okay.
yes, please.
Mhm. So what what will be your concentration? What do you want to do with this finance?
Actually, it's going to equip me with the requisite knowledge and training in the area of finance and management.
Talk about something that is very peculiar. So you can, for me, I can say where you be concentrating on international trade investment,
Okay.
and maybe
And uh, corporate finance.
corporate, um, or maybe corporate finance. Okay, corporate finance. So
Okay.
you talk where you be concentrating on international trade,
Okay.
investment, and then corporate finance. This will expose you to the international regulations,
Okay.
current financial reporting, where you come back and take when you come back to Ghana and take a management role with the Bank of Ghana, or
Okay.
you plan on coming back to take um, a financial role with the KPM Ghana
Okay.
in advancing your career in this part. So you have to say that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be the focus, right?
Yes, that will be the focus. But it's part of the introduction. Where are you going? You should be able to say all this.
Okay. Okay.
How long will this program be?
It's a 2-year program which starts on 6th January 2026 to 31st December 2027.
Okay, so this is how you say it. My program will be a 2-year program where I'll be concentrating on this, 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 and that. Do you understand? And come back to Ghana to come and do this, take a role in this and that, right?
Okay.
Is it fine now?
Yes, please.
Do you have any relations in the United States?
No, please.
So how do you go about that? You have to say that no, please, I'm the only one going to the United States and I do not know anyone in the United States. So you don't say no or yes, right? You don't say only no or yes. So no, please, Professor, I'm the only one in my family going to the United States and my main focus
Okay.
is go and study and come back. Right? What are you currently doing?
I'm working as a security manager in UAE.
So you mentioned the name of your company.
Okay.
So
Okay. Can I?
yeah, so you say that I'm currently a manager at dot 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 where my work involves in managing their security service, financial reporting.
Okay.
Do you understand? Eh, so let's go with that.
Okay.
So say it and let me see.
I'm currently working in UAE
No,
specific.
company. You are there. You are going to have your interview in UAE, right?
Yeah.
Eh, so that place there, you are already there. You don't need to mention. So
Okay.
I'm going
So
to this company.
so I'm working in a company called KHK, which I manage as a manager.
Mhm.
Manage their financial aspects and security section.
Okay, so you are currently a manager in
Okay.
mention the company
H.
and let's say ABC,
Okay.
where I my work involves security management,
Okay.
um, financial reporting, budgeting. Do
Okay.
you understand? Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you earn in a month?
So approximately, I earned like 16,000 Ghana cedis.
You are there, so you talk in dollars, right?
Yes,
So
but
you say that my current salary is around mentioned. So in a month, we take about 3,000 US dollars.
Okay. Okay.
How would this program impact your career path?
Please come again.
How would this program impact your career path?
This program actually is going to expose me current financial regulation and management, which will help me.
So, talk about what we said first. Current
Okay.
financial regulation, international trade, corporate banking. This a form to reiterate what you have already said.
Okay.
So, check those aspects. Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah. Um. Why are you working in the UAE?
Why am I working in UAE?
Yeah. Okay, so you took this role to give you an international exposure, right? To further build a career that you're trying to get you the experience so that you can build a career in this area, right?
Okay. But I want to write it down so that
Yeah. No,
uh,
the issue is that now I'm getting tired and there are some people still around. So what we will do is that when you finish, you can watch the video and you'll still be able to come back.
okay, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Um, how long have you been? When did you complete your first degree?
2019, sir. July 2019.
So we don't say July 2019. So you will say that I completed my bachelor degree in finance from the University of Development Studies in 2019. After which I've been working here and I worked here before moving here. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Because maybe they will not even ask you the other stuff that we're asking. So
Okay,
that's how we're going to answer this question.
okay.
Tell me how you're going to finance your studies.
My finance, it will be solely taken care of by my father, who is a businessman. He deal with locks and make annual
He
in
deals with what?
locks,
Blocks.
exportation of trees.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and he make approximately annual income of $120,000.
Okay. So you say that your this is going to be taking care of my um, father, who is a businessman and deals with exportation of um, logs, wooden logs from Ghana, and makes an annual salary of this. He's very wealthy and can is interested in helping you to advance your career.
Okay.
Will you be working in the United States after school?
No, sir. I will return as soon as I complete to take. And then my father is soon to retire. So, me being the oldest son, he wants me to pursue higher education in order to take care of the business. So,
Okay, so you say that no officer, I'm planning to come back and take a role in the Ghana lesson, maybe Ghana, the Bank of Ghana, as a financial analyst and financial policy analyst, and also um, take over my father who will soon my father's business who will soon retire. All right.
okay.
Okay, so I think that this is enough for today. Just revise, go through and revise those answers. Then tomorrow we can continue with the rest. Okay.
Thank you
So
very
now you know that there is an opportunity. Please work very hard. Get the date. Okay.
much. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you very
I've
much.
confirmed right now they've lifted the ban. Okay, so work hard.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Bashiru, are you with us?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you today?
I'm fine, sir. How are you too?
I'm also fine. When is your date?
I don't have a date.
You
Hopefully,
don't have a
hopefully,
date, but so today you are hearing a good news, right?
yeah, yeah. I
So
was online, so I heard everything.
so
I'll
work,
start searching. Did
yeah, work. Have you what do you call it? Have you secured your maybe? Have you are you done with your payment?
Yeah, I paid. I
Yeah.
paid
So
for the.
now it's left for you to the
So I have the portal. I always check it on the portal.
don't sleep, don't sleep. Okay, it will work.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So please tell me where you are going to.
I'm going to the United States of America to pursue a 2-year master's program in public administration with concentration in public and non-profit management at the University of New Mexico under the tutelage of Professor Sean Lee, whose research and focus on public and non-profit management aligns perfectly with my career goals and objectives. Upon completion, I was returned to Ghana to take the senior role of a Chief Budget and Accounts Officer at the Lankwantana Madina Municipal Assembly to solve the age-long problem of inadequate budget monitoring leading to poor service delivery, project delays, and inefficient allocation of resources at the assembly, and also contribute to effective leadership and community development in my community Madina Zongo through my NGO Darul Quran.
How long will your program be?
My program is a 2-year master's program in public administration with concentration in public and non-profit management, and I plan to return to Ghana upon completion with the expertise I have garnered in under the tutelage of Professor Sean Lee to contribute to effective governance and policy implementation in the Lankwantana Madina Municipal Assembly by helping solve the problem of inadequate budget monitoring leading
Why
to
did you
project.
choose to study in the United States?
I chose to study in the United States its because the United States is known for its excellent university facilities and also teaching mechanisms. I chose the University of New Mexico particularly because of the research and work of Professor Sean Lee, whose research and publications in public and non-profit management aligns perfectly with my career goals and objectives. As an assistant budget and an accounts officer, I already am in the public sphere already, and also I have an NGO called Darul Quran. So this particular program under the tutelage of Professor Sean Lee, whose research and focus on public and non-profit management aligns perfectly with my career goals, which I would come back to help solve problems of project delays, inefficient
What's your
allocation of
uh,
resources.
plans after school?
After school, I plan to after my master's program, I plan to return home to Ghana to help in effective governance implementation at the Lankwasana Madina Municipal
How are you going to
Assembly.
fund yourself?
I already have 22,204,000 scholarship, Amigo scholarship awarded for my excellent work and my for my
So
excellent
you
work and my
over here you
sorry,
see that you are not flowing. So please
yeah.
work hard. Hmm?
So,
Mhm.
can I come again?
Yes,
Okay.
continue.
Yeah. I have been awarded a 22,204 Amigos scholarship by deans of my hard work and community development. The remaining deficits will be sponsored by my uncle, Mr. Sena Kamagati, who, after the demise of my father, has been sponsoring me since senior high school. He is the executive head of the Ghana Commercial Bank's retail department, who earns an annual income of 200,000 Ghana cedis plus his allowances. He is also a businessman who is into real estate and the hospitality industry, owning 10 owning 10 hotels and 10 apartments across Ghana. He also
So
owns
10
one of
hotel and 10
Ghana's largest.
apartment code. Yeah. So try to find a difference. Okay.
Come again?
10 hotel, 10 apartments will bring some kind of.
Okay, okay. Who
So
owns
one.
about 15 apartments and 10 hotels across Ghana. He also owns one of Ghana's largest account, account, accounting consultancy firm called Sina Consult.
And do you have any traveling plans? Have you made any traveling plans?
Yes, I have made all necessary traveling enquiries and I plan to book my tickets upon the approval of my visa.
Okay. So over here, I said don't say yes or no. Okay.
Sorry,
So
sorry,
just go ahead and say what you have to say. And
sorry.
how many schools did you apply?
I applied to a total of three schools: Northeastern University, Boston, the Kansas State University, and the University of New Mexico. I was admitted to all three schools, but I, however, chose the University of New Mexico because of the work of Professor Chion Lee, whose research and focus in public and non-profit management aligns perfectly with my career goals and objectives.
What do you
I,
plan to do whilst you are studying in the United States? What are your plans?
whilst, whilst in the United States, I plan to focus and acquire the necessary skills under Professor Chion Lee in public and non-profit management, aligning perfectly with my career goals and objectives. Management. I plan to
What is your service?
Can you say that again, please?
What is your service?
What is my service?
Your service. SEVIS. So your service is F1.
I've not
F.
memorized my service. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not saying
I'll try and
service
do that.
number, I'm saying your service. It's F1. Mhm.
Ah, okay,
Have
F1.
you,
Okay, okay.
have you been refused a visa before? Hello. Have you been refused a visa before?
No, I have not been refused a visa before. This is a perfect opportunity for me to go to the United States of America to acquire a master's in public administration to come and make a positive impact in my community.
Okay. Yeah. So I think you have improved a lot. Okay. You've improved
Thank
a
you
lot.
very
So
much.
continue practicing. Okay. So
Thank you.
that's
So,
good.
so I
These are
wanted to ask a question. Yeah. I
hmm
wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
Can I? Can I please?
Go ahead.
With my case, don't you think if I try and get maybe a sponsorship letter from the assembly and try and
That would
talk
be
to them
perfect.
to
Perfect.
update my how do you call it, my I-20, it
Let's
will
talk backstage. It's the best.
it will
Don't
kind of give me help because I know one or two party people, NDC party people, and I think I can stand a chance.
don't worry. Let's talk backstage.
So we should talk backstage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
And also, if I secure that, does that mean out my I-20 would have to be
Updated.
updated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So work
No
hard.
problem. So we'll talk backstage. I'll text you.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.
How do you see my performance
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
please?
Now it's improving.
Yeah.
Improving.
I remember the first time I started, I was the MM was still 10%.
Yeah. So now just work hard and you'll be fine. Okay.
Sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
I've been outside because of my two daughters. I don't do the interview in the room, so
Yeah. Don't worry.
my phone was getting low, so I was praying that I'll get picked before. I don't know, some two occasions ago, my phone just off. I don't know if you realize, and it
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just yeah, yeah. I'm even now at two questions, so thank God I'm done. So I'm getting back to the
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
God bless
It's
you.
going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Okay.
Very well, inshallah. Very
Okay.
well. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Bye. Okay.
Bye. Mr. Solomon.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, please, how are you today?
I'm doing good yourself, please.
I'm also fine. Can I have your I-20 and your document?
Yes, please. Yes, yeah.
Okay, tell me where you are going to.
I'm going to study a bachelor's, F4 bachelor's degree in computer science, focusing on data science at St. Louis University. This program will enhance me in learning. Uh, this program will enhance me in learning a key analytical skill, data cleaning, visualization, and also help me in a basic field of software and machine learning.
Do you have any sponsorship?
Yeah, I was awarded with a merit-based scholarship of 37,000, which will take almost 60% of my cost of attendance, and my deficit of 32,000 will be will be taken care by my uncle, who is a co-founder of Enterprise Enterprise Computing Limited, who earns almost 97,000 US dollars annually. Here I have his bank statement here.
Has your uncle sponsored anybody in the outside Ghana?
No, I'm the first person my uncle is sponsoring me to the United States.
Do you have any relatives in the United States?
No, all my relatives reside here in Ghana.
So I'm the only one going to United States purposely to study and come back. Do you understand? Why
Okay,
did you
okay.
decide to study in the United States?
Yeah, I decided to stay in the United States because
Don't
of
say
their.
yeah. Go ahead directly. Okay, great. Let's go. Why did
I
you
did.
decide to study in the United States?
I decided to study in the United States because of their leading in computing and data science. Okay, let's go again. Sorry.
Why did you decide to study in the United States?
I decided to study in the United States because of their leading in computing and data sciences, especially in my school, St. Louis University. Dr. James Macron, who is a undergraduate coordinator, have been spoken with me, and
What have you been doing after school?
I completed my high school in 2022 at St. Augustine College. After that, after which I was preparing for my SAT, and I've been working with Jumia Ghana as the online media marketer.
Okay. So, Mr. Solomon, you
Yes,
are
sir.
good. You are coming up. So try to work very hard and
Okay.
stop try to breach the okay, and be very confident. Okay, and
Okay,
then
sir.
yeah, that would be good for you. The reason
Yeah.
why I have paused a lot, you have to also try to come early. By
Okay.
8 we start so that I can take you early. Try to get more time
Yes,
for
sir.
you because now I'm getting tired and my
Okay.
strength is wearing away. So I'll pick
Okay.
the last person, have maybe some 5 minutes with the person so that
Okay.
we can conclude for today. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll come to you.
I have to also read about the visa pause and then give you guys updates on what and what you guys have
Okay.
to.
Okay.
So
I'll
thank
do.
you so much. Let's meet tomorrow. Come early. Okay.
Okay. Okay. God
Yeah.
bless you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So Gifty. Hello, Gifty.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. So today you are the last person.
Mhm. It's
Your
not easier.
when is your day?
2nd July.
2nd July. Okay. That's
Mm,
so. Tell me where you are going to.
okay, so please, I want to pass a comment.
Pass the comments.
So maybe,
Hello.
hello, please, can you hear me?
Yes.
I said today, dear, my mood is not in a happy mood, so maybe
Ooh.
my voice will be down. Hello.
Yeah. So what happened?
You see, Regina did not get the visa, so
Who?
uh, like I'm down.
Regina.
Yes,
Oh.
it's not easy.
And he was going with personal funding, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm just praying that Shine will get it because he's going Monday.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But
Mm.
yeah, yours is different from him. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's something else. With if you are going with
And he was like, they asked if he has been denied a visa before, and he said yes. He has been denied Canadian visa before, and that was all. He said he hasn't qualified. Mm-hmm. It's serious.
yeah, he has the opportunity. He has to work hard and get a scholarship. That will make his case better.
Mm.
Let's so don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you doing today? How are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. Um, can I have your I-20 and your passport?
And here you are, but you are not audible enough. I don't know if it's from my
Yeah, I
side.
can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you are.
Yeah. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing well, officer.
Okay. Yeah. Where are you going to?
So I am going to UT New Mexico University, located in Patos in Roosevelt County in New Mexico, to pursue a fully funded Master of Science in Chemistry with a concentration in organic synthesis and medicinal chemistry, where my research will focus on using organic synthesis to produce anti-cancer drugs, and I'm going to be working under Dr. Yan, who is currently undergoing that research. This will equip me with the analytical skills, the drug synthesization skills, and then the research skills.
Synthesis. Drug synthesis.
Okay, drug synthesis that will enable me to return to Ghana as a well-equipped chemistry lecturer and a researcher using organic synthesis to produce anti-cancer drugs on a large scale at an affordable price to serve the underserved community.
So, how long have you been out of school?
I completed University of Ghana 2022, where I majored in chemistry, MS chemistry. I During my undergraduate I was undergoing this research, but I was not able to finish with the characterization of
So,
this
which process?
metabolite.
Process. You have to. Yeah. To say which
Okay.
process. This process. Which process is that? And how are you going to fund yourself?
Okay, so I've been awarded 30,000 scholarship, women in STEM scholarship. That is going to cover my full cost of attendance and a round trip from Ghana to New Mexico. This Women in STEM scholarship is given to motivate young women to pursue higher education in STEM related programs. Due to my strong community engagement, my academic background, and my profession as a licensed chemistry teacher. And I also double as a comfort coordinator where I have mentored and empowered about 300 young women
Oh,
that are
so
currently
what's your plan after studies?
okay. So as a teacher, I've seen the need to advance my career. So this program will equip me with the analytical skills that will enable me to return to Ghana to take up career path in academia and research, where I'll be working as a junior lecturer and a researcher that I'll be able to use organic synthesis to produce anti-cancer drugs. I'll collaborate with Nguchi Memorial Institute to produce these anti-cancer drugs on a large scale. Also, I want to set up a Cambridge school. So this global experience and then the international experience will
Stop
give.
this going near there. Concentrate on the research near there. Then that's what they want you to do. If you go and talk
Okay, okay,
this school things, it won't
Okay. Okay.
Being a
So
researcher, you are doing anti-cancer dose. It's a huge listen.
yes,
And you say
yes,
you be a teacher to listen now, right?
yes, yes. I also want to be an advocate and role model, using my position as a chemistry lecturer to empower and continue to motivate younger women to pursue higher education in STEM related programs. I also want to create this awareness for cervical cancer, the prevention, and then the proper medication that will enable.
Yours should be the research and development of drugs. Okay, forget about
Okay,
aspect.
okay.
How long will you be in the United States?
I'll be in the United States for 2 years, upon which I will return to Ghana to take up career opportunities in academia and research.
Okay. Do you have any plans for your travel?
After my visa is approved, I've researched about the flight ticket, so I'll be booking the
Let's
flight ticket.
Yeah, so you have done this. You see, your sentence should be very straightforward. I've done my search on the flight ticket. Once my visa is approved today, I'm going to buy my flight ticket. That's it.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. So I think it's okay. Um, let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's come back tomorrow. Okay. But your
okay,
responses are okay. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
But please, this was Shine interview today, or he
No,
couldn't
no,
make
no.
it.
She didn't. He didn't come today.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean the responses come. Everybody in his case. Okay. As for
Mm.
those going with self-sponsored, it's let me say it's 40-50 because it doesn't work much. So mostly it's good for you to get some form of funding. Okay.
Mm.
Let's see how it's going to work. Okay. But yours is a funded program, so
Okay,
even if
okay,
you are going with your own funding, your case is different from any other person. So
okay,
go with that mindset and you'll be fine. Okay.
okay.
And don't give
Thank
up.
you.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Have a nice
thank
day.
you.
Yeah, welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Destinations. I hope you are doing well and enjoying our content. If you have any questions regarding studying abroad, if you want to be mentored in any country of your choice, and you need guide on how to do your application, this is your preferred channel. Look at the comment description of our YouTube channel, and then there is a link to our WhatsApp platform. You can join us, and then you'll be mentored free of charge. The only thing is that apply yourself for mentorship. Be ready to be mentored, and that is it. Nobody's going to take you any money. This is free of charge. We just a service to all those who are service all those who need program in order to make it. Okay. Yeah. So today we are going to talk about how to request for an emergency date or an expedite date. If you are applying for a visa, I mean other visa categories, you may and your dates are getting close, but your appointment date is very far away. Okay, your travel date is getting close, or your reopening date is getting close. For example, most schools reopen somewhere second week in August. Okay, but let's say your appointment date is somewhere in September, in December, or even next year. The good news is that once you are within 60 days, you qualify for an expedite date or you qualify for what we call the emergency date request. Okay, so you need to do it, even though your date is within this. the system is not going to automatically give you the expedite date. You need to request, okay? But in order to request, you need to know how to navigate through the system. And this is what I'm going to do, take you through the step by step. But before we go into the main step by step, we go to the AVIC portal or any portal of your choice in your home country. I want to take my time and explain to you. So this is how it's going to be. You are going to request for a date. So you need to know at what point do you qualify for emergency date. The point over here is that your start date should be within 60 days. That's approximately 2 months. So now I intentionally did this video within this time so that those of you who are looking for expedite dates or you are looking for dates and your date are not within, okay, you will still be able to choose. So your date should be within 2 months, okay? So let's say if your reopening date is 14th of August, but your date is within maybe somewhere beyond 14th, it means that automatically you qualify. Is it okay? I want to know if you understand. Please, if you really understand, let me see in the comment section. Can you tell me that you really understand up to this point? Okay. What about if maybe your date is within 14th of August, but your appointment date is maybe 7th August. So it means that even if your visa is approved, you are left with what? Only 7 days to travel. It will take 3 days or 4 days to 5 days for you to get your visa, and you have to make travel plans. Yes, I mean, it's still better, but you can still also request. Or maybe your date is with 2 weeks. Okay, maybe 14th August, but your date is 1st August. You can still request. Let me tell you why. It's better for you to request, and maybe even though your date is not beyond, okay, but your date is only few days or is very close, it's better for you to request and be rejected than not requesting at all. So if your date is 2 weeks, within 2 weeks of your reopening date, I will advise you to also request. Request and then be rejected, and then they say that, oh, you didn't qualify. Yeah, but those that are within 14 days, or let me say beyond the 14, okay, so everybody and his start date, but if your date is beyond the start date, then automatically you qualify. But if yours is not also beyond and you fall within the explanation that I've given, I'll advise you to request. At the end of it all, you are not going to pay anything for requesting emergency date, right? So it's good for you to request. Okay, if you really understand this point, I want you to write. Okay, you don't have anything to lose. Write in the comment section. Let the comment section be busy. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. So the next one is that that's the qualification. That's the criteria. And what are the documents do you need? Okay, one, you need your DS 160 confirmation code. Confirmation page, yeah, and then your I-20, which indicates your start date, and also I'll advise you to just write a simple letter, 1 or 2 paragraph letter, something like, okay, dear sir or madam, please, I'm writing to request expedite date or emergency date in order to be on campus early. My current date is 14th. My current start date is 14th of August, but my appointment date is 29th of August, and this will cause me to delay in catching up with classes. Some of you who are graduate assistants, you can also write, okay, I have to be on orientation for this international students or blah, blah, blah. And this requires that I'm on campus 1 week before, and I would like to request in order to attend this so that you can, if you have those letters, and even if you have letters from the school, you can upload them. So you have all these letters, you can put them in one file or separate file and then upload them. So these are the requests. Let me debunk this myth. If your visa is approved, if this request is approved, will they give you dates automatically? No. What will they do? They will open an opportunity for you to select date. Okay, so it doesn't mean that once your request is approved, automatically you're going to be given a date. No, it doesn't work that way. You are going to be given an opportunity to hunt for this. So sometimes it's within some few days, maybe some 4 days or maybe some weeks, and then you have to look for these dates, okay, depending on your country and how things are working. So after that, you are still going to hunt for date, but this time they're going to give you the opportunity for you to choose an earlier date, something like that. So please, it doesn't mean once it's approved, they're going to give you a date. Okay, you will still be given the opportunity to choose some earlier dates. Okay, so these are the things that you need to know in order to book the appointment. But now let's go directly into the application portal, and then I will help you navigate through the process. But the letter, you need to write a letter by yourself. I don't want to give you a template because everybody will be copying and pasting and doesn't make sense. Once you are up to this time, you can write, and if you have anything, if you want us to help you in anything, get to us and then we will help you free of charge. Okay, I hope that you enjoy this video. Let's go directly to the main portal. Thank you. So currently we go directly to the Avid portal. So Avid portal, and then here we are. You have your profile, and then you sign in. There is an notification to change the password. So currently no, and then so over here your dashboard showing the number of appointment you have is showing. Okay, and then whatever. So we try to go to appointment in case you want to change your date. You go here and then you look at your current appointment. You try to reschedule. So mostly that's how it goes for the current Avid portal, and then you change the date, so the current location, and there's no appointments. If there is, see a drop down, and then maybe you can check other months, and yeah. So if not, you just have to be here refreshing the page. Okay, so refreshing the page all the time, and if there is a date, you will be able to get. Okay, currently there's no date, so there's nothing you can do at the moment. Let's go to our portal, and then let's look at how you can do the, what do you call it, rescheduling or request for emergency. Sorry. So you go here. This is your current this is the current application or the appointment, and then we go to details, and then the name of the applicant is here. You click visa category, yeah, and yeah. So this is create emergency, but before then, I want you guys to take your time and read. Read, because there are some categories that qualify for the visa expedite or the emergency request. But in all this, once you read, you can get knowledge and you can advise other people. So I will advise you to read. But for the students category, the purpose of travel is to begin or resume a valid program of study in the United States within 60 days when no regular appointments are available. The option is limited to students and exchange students who are within 18 days of their start date. Okay, so it is also limited only to applicants who have not been refused a visa within the last 6 months at the U.S. consulate. Embassy or consulate. Okay, so if you have been refused a visa in the last 6 months, you cannot request. Okay, so you need to read. Okay, somebody asked me something, I wasn't able, but now I've read it. I know. Okay, there's been a change over here. So what do you need? Essential document. Essential doesn't mean that that's all. So you need the what? Original what? DS 116 or 120 or DS 2019, yeah, indicating the start date of the program within that. And then you can also write a letter, small letter, 1 or 2 paragraphs explaining why you need. Okay, so you can just write, okay, dear sir or madam, I'm requesting for emergency date because my current appointment date is that you mentioned, but my program start date is this. I need an expired date in order to aid me get there on time so that I can prepare for my orientation before I will be able to, before my classes begins on this date. And then you add your I-20, you add your um, DS-160, and also add your service fee payment receipt. All these things, tell them that you have already prepared and you are working very hard to get there. Okay. So if you are there, you have finished reading, then let's go. So create, okay, you create, and then you get there. So reasons for emergency, this will be travel. Then this program start date, you put it there. Okay, so maybe your program start date is 14th. So you have to put the letter, copy the letter now, put them here. Okay. And then you choose the file, the I-20, you can combine them to one file and then load them. Okay. So this is how you go about it. But because I'm not going to submit this, so I'm just going to end the video over here. So please try to like, comment. I want you to write in the comment section if you really understood up to this point. Okay, this is a simple trick that you need to know in order to submit your DS-160. Okay, so let me know if you really understand up to this stage, and then um, if you have further questions, put it in the comment section, and I'll be with you. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. Hello everyone, welcome back to Study Destination. I hope you guys are doing well and you're finding our video very helpful. So today I want to share with you some of the things you need to avoid, 3 things that you need to avoid during your visa interview. Okay, if you are somebody who is looking forward to also apply for schools, okay, you want to study abroad and you are looking for any form of guidance, please look into this channel. There is a channel description at the top there, and you can get the opportunity to get into our platform. There's a WhatsApp link where you can get to our platform and be mentored free of charge. All you need is to subject yourself for mentorship. Okay, so if you are watching on TikTok, on Facebook, or any other social media, you may not get the full video. Come to YouTube, check Study Destinations, and then you will get the link. Okay, so in fact there are so many things that leads to rejections of visa, and some of them are very trivial. Okay, some of them are very trivial, and some of them too are misconception. And as an applicant, because you have invested a lot of money, you have invested your time, and you have invested your energy, and all your hopes are that you're able to get your visa. At this stage, we don't want to leave any stone unturned. We want to be very much prepared. But because we have a lot of information from different sources and different places that we prepare ourselves for this interview, sometimes it becomes very confusing and you do not know what to do. But I'm here to give you clarity and then give you some specific things that I have learned over the years per my own experience, both in Germany and also in the United States embassies, as a student who is looking for who was looking for, let me say who was looking, because I'm no more looking for a visa for to study, somebody who was looking for a visa to study. Okay, so I'm going to give you some 3 basic things that you will need to avoid so that your visa will not be rejected. You need to be very critical about this. If you need anything relating to visa preparation, okay, you are welcome to join me. Okay, from now onwards I'll be having live sessions, and you can also join me. We can arrange one-on-one for free. Okay, this is entirely a humanitarian service that I'm doing for free of charge, so I can do this also for you if you need it. Okay, and I also have online session. Check in the YouTube description, you will see that there, one of the playlists, there is mock interview or mock training session where we have a lot of videos you can follow and also join us live. Okay, so that we will prepare you so that your visa will be approved within few minutes of your interview. Okay, so the first thing that we want to discuss is, 1, not putting your document in order. If you don't put your document in order, it will be like you are not prepared for the interview. Not putting your document together can easily lead to your rejection. The day might be March 10th. There will be a lot of things that is running through your mind. Okay, so you need to put your things together, or not putting your things together is like you are a disorganized person. You do not know what you are going to do. Okay, so you need to put your things together, your document together, your document that are needed for the visa interview. First of all, your I-20, your passport, okay, and then your DS-160 confirmation page, and the payment receipt, service payment receipt, your educational document. So you need to arrange them in order, and also even have some clips so you know each of them where they fall, and you should have a file that you will place all these documents. So in any case, most of the time you will be asked about your I-20 first and your passport. So if you have not put it in place and maybe you have to bend down to pick them, this is something that may not give you a good impression. And we always know that first impression count. So you should have your, always have your I-20 and then your passport separate. Then other document, for example your employment letters, and then maybe if you have to prove financial document, scholarship letters, admission letters should also be in a separate document where you can easily remove them. Then your certificate, educational document, transcript and other document should also be there. Your birth cert and other documents that you have to prove your identity should also be in a separate category. So in any case, if they ask you for a particular document, you know that okay, this is here, this is there, and that is also there. So you'll be able to pick those documents within the shortest possible time. Why? Because even the visa interview is a matter of 5 minutes at most. So you not being able to locate some of these documents could give a bad impression about you, and it is something you want to avoid at all costs. You want to avoid all costs. So in short, the first one is that you want to make sure that your documents are placed in the right order and you have arranged them. You know, even your hands without your eyes in your file can pick or identify where each of these documents are placed. So please and please again, the first one is that you want to make sure that you have put all your documents in the right order and you can take them as and when they are being asked. Please avoid pushing documents to officers, visa officers, when they have not asked. You can show them that okay, I have this document with me during the interview, but you do not necessarily have to push them in one way or the other. It will be like you are trying to impress them or over impress them, so that will not lead to a good impression. So all you need is to arrange all these documents in the right order. It's really important. Have it at the back of your mind and prepare very well towards that. Another thing is, which is very important here, is that you need not to be giving simple answers or giving simple responses. In most of the time can lead to your visa rejection. For example, you are being asked, okay, where are you going? Then um so the next one is that giving simple answers can in most of the time lead to your visa rejections. Giving simple answers or short answers. Let me explain this to you. I'm saying this and I want to hammer on it so that you get it clearly and don't misconstruct me anywhere. Listen carefully. Your visa interview or the consular, or let's say the visa officer, has a lot to do, and he has been interviewing people over and over and over. He will appreciate that you will be able to answer questions even beyond what he is trying to ask you, to show that you are ready and then you are capable of studying the particular program you have chosen. So the point is that he has been asking people the same question over and over and over again. I want to sign a caution here that even though you don't need to answer the question shortly, but some few of them or a particular moment may want short answers. So the caveat here is that before you get there, you are in a queue, you might hear some people, and you will know how this officer wants his or her questions to be answered. Aside that, you don't need to give short answers. Please, you need to explain yourself very well. For example, where are you going? You have to say that I'm going to the United States to study a Master of Science program for the next 2 years in maybe computer science or computer engineering with concentration in software engineering and then management. This program will provide me with the necessary and the analytical skills to develop high security websites and then data structured programs for companies that will help companies to um, that will help companies um, or save companies data from cyber attack. Okay, I have, so you continue in that way. But immediately you say that, where are you going? I'm going to the United States. Where are you going? I'm going to University of this. Yes, this is not how we answer these questions. Even though some people will cut you, if they cut you, listen to them and then answer the questions. Okay, but if they have not cut you, you are expected to go ahead and then explain yourself. So if they ask you, where are you going? You just say two words. Which program are you going to study? One word. Then the next question. Before you realize, the answer or the response you'll be hearing from them is that, I'm sorry, I cannot grant you the visa, and we don't want this to happen to you. So I'm repeating it. I'm giving an instance again. For example, why did you choose this program? I've chosen to study this program because this program will equip me with the analytical skills, machine learning approaches, and then AI. This will help me to develop, give me a foundational skills or advanced training to develop softwares that will tackle and will withstand cyber attacks and help protect companies' data and privacy. Currently, I'm working here as a software engineer, but due to the advanced technology and then the advancement, I need to advance my knowledge into this area, which will help me, and that's the reason why I am going to study this program at the University of this, and this program is concentrated in this and that area, and this is going to help me to achieve my aim in becoming a software engineer who will be specialized in this that you mentioned. Okay, so this is a way to tell the visa officer that you really know what you are going to do. But if you just give short answers, short answers, it's not going to go well with you. So it's something you need to prepare very well, not to give short answers. I'm not in any way saying that when you go and then the officer, in a way, if you have known that the person needs short answers, you should not give short answers, but you should not prepare for short answers. That is what I am trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you that you do not need to give short answers. Please, I want you to write in the comment section if you really understand what I am saying. And if you have question to what I'm saying, please put it in the comment section and I'm going to respond to them. Okay. The first thing is that arrange your document well, put them in order, prepare not to give short answers. It's not going to go well with you. You need to explain yourself very well. It will help the visa officer, it will help his or her work, okay, so that he doesn't have to bother answering you so many questions. He expects that because he's tired and he's doing a lot, doing the same thing over and over. It's expected that as he asks you question A, you might even answer and go into question B that he might not ask you. This will make him approve your visa on time. So please, you have to have this at the back of your mind. The last thing that I want to give you, which is a magic, is like, do not anticipate that you are going to be given the same question that somebody might have prepared you, irrespective of ex visa officers, whoever is the expert. I am also training a lot of people or in different countries, and um, I give them sample of questions to try them, to build their confidence, to help them be able to answer other questions that might come across. So if you go with the mindset that they gave me 10 questions and out of these 10 questions, that's what I'm going to meet, please, this notion or this idea may lead to your rejection. It might not end you well. So please be very, very careful with this kind of mindset, because I don't know, a lot of people have that mindset because they think they've been prepared, because some people even pay a lot of money to meet as visa officers so that they can go through this training. Yes, sometimes it's good, yeah, but I am saying and I'm repeating that the same question you've been trained with, it may not be the same questions that they will what answer, they will ask you. The good thing is that how you've been trained, the mock training is going to build your confidence, is going to open your eyes so that you can answer so many questions. For example, when I was going to Germany, I was asked that one of the questions that I was asked, I never anticipated, was how much will you be paid when you come back? At that time, I've not prepared, but immediately I have to mention something that, oh, currently I'm being paid this amount. If I upgrade myself to this area and I come back, I'll be paid this amount. I at least appreciated the amount to a level that I think that within my field. But I will not say that, oh, maybe I have to discuss with my boss. I do not know currently, or we have not negotiated. Okay, so do not think that the questions that you've been given or you've been practicing with is the same questions. Yes, two or three of them might come, but they will ask you questions based on how you are flowing. Okay, the way you are asking questions or you are answering the questions will lead them to ask you some questions that are very peculiar to your case, because they've been trained in that order. So you need to know this, you need to have this at the back of your mind so that you do not go to the visa interview or you do not go to the consular with the mindset that, okay, this is what I have been trained and this is what I'm going to face. Please, this is not the way out. And you need to be very careful about that so that you do not put yourself in trouble. These are very, very common mistakes that people make, and I want to bring to your attention, and so that you will try to correct them. It's good to go for mock interviews, it's good to be trained, but please do not only concentrate, anticipate other questions that might come your way. Okay, so I hope this is going to help you, and if you really benefited from this video, I want you to write that you have benefited, and then I will appreciate you. And you also want to share this video with other people who are looking forward for visa interview. If you need anything relating to application, if you need anything mentorship, we are here to help you. Thank you so much, and then see you in our next video.